Hey guys, I have to be a little quieter, so I'm trying not to be too loud and I'm trying not to be too quiet. But anyways, so this is your reading for September 2020, okay? So remember that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate 100% with everybody, okay? So take what does, leave what doesn't, and switch rules around if they need to be switched around. Also, you can receive messages. So the thing about tarot, even though I'm doing it for September 2020, some things that come up might not happen for, weeks or months even. That's just how tarot is. But for whatever reason, the universe is giving you, message and insight for what's to come. Okay, so do keep that in mind. So, it could be now or it could be something that you'll be dealing with in the near future. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. Holy Spirit, guide angels, spirit guides, what insight do you have for Libra September 2020? What's going on with Libra for September 2020? What's going on for Libra September 2020? 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay. Okay, so we have the 5 of Hearts. Okay, let's go with the 5 of Hearts. What's going on with the 5 of Hearts? Libra 2020. Okay, so 2. Okay. So you have water, earth, and fire energy. So what I'm seeing is like, some of you guys might be going through a change of heart. Others of you are restless. So I feel like I'm getting the sense that you're not really sure, about something, involving your heart. This could involve a relationship or just your emotions, okay? There definitely is room for growth with something, but also associated with that is anger. And this is anger in a negative way. So I get the sense that somebody here is very angry. It could be too that you're worried that you're gonna let somebody down or anger them. But like I said, I do see that there's room for growth. Something that needs to be nurtured. Something that will grow over time. And this could be a desire you want. Some of you I feel like are conflicted because there's this thing that is good for you, but you might not have the approval of somebody else. Okay, so kind of going back and forth in your mind. You know what I mean? And a lot of times our emotions do get in the way of things that are best for us. And I hope I'm not talking too quietly. I apologize if I am. For those of you who don't know, I do tarot in secret, and I have difficult circumstances, and they've just gotten a little more difficult. So for a while, I'll probably be speaking differently. But anyways, if you guys ever have questions for me, even if it's personal, like about me, you're more than welcome to ask. I mean, I am, diving into your life, so I have no problem opening myself up for you guys. If you ever want to, get to know me on another level, that's totally fine. But anyways, so let's get started with the rest of the reading. So it's very good. What insight do you have for Libra for September 2020? What's going on for Libra in September 2020? Messages, insight, guidance for September 2020. 3, 2, I said, tarot and same thing with like psychics and stuff. Like, you could be hearing things like months ahead of time, but for whatever reason, the universe, wants you to know, what's ahead or what to expect, even if it's months from now. I know some people are good at putting a time frame on things, but usually, things will happen in their own time, like when you least expect it, okay? So do keep that in mind. Again, I apologize if I'm talking too quietly. So, and I am doing personal readings right now, and they are free, okay? After Thursday, I'll go back to the $5, but there will still be the weekly one pull card free, and do keep in mind that one's like forever, so like I'll get to that when the time comes. So this card, so I start with learning and education. So I do have to point out, this doesn't necessarily mean like going to school, okay? For some of you, that very well is the case. This is like you know what's going to happen with you in college, what's going to happen with you in school, especially starting the new school year. For others of you, this is something that you need to learn, or something the universe is trying to teach you, or this is something that you will learn or get clarity about, whatever the case may be, different scenarios, whatever the case may be, this is a learning experience of some sort, okay? Whether it's book smart, street smart, some wisdom or clarity, etc., etc., okay? So it looks like some of you guys are juggling, okay? With this earth energy, alright? Yeah. So it's like, so over here you have this carefree, and then over here you have this juggling energy. So I kind of get the sense like you have a responsibility, not like the way that oh my gosh, how can I explain this? I'm so bad at words, I'm so bad at explaining. But it's like you have this carefree spirit, to you, you like being carefree, but I feel like there's something that you're needing to do, but you don't want to, but it's something that you should do, if that makes sense. It's like, since we're on the topic of education, it's like school, you don't want to go to school, but you have to. Like, you'd rather be out playing games with your friends than in a classroom learning. I don't really know what schools are opened up or whatever, but you know what I mean? So I feel like there's this, kind of like juggling responsibility and, your, I don't want to say freedom. I do hear freedom, so maybe for some of you it is, something to do with your freedom, but for others of you, I feel like, not wanting that responsibility or not wanting to put in the work, but that you need to, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. I'll move it there. Okay, so this is gonna be your finance. Okay, so financial. Ooh. So it's not that you're doing bad financially. This could be, you're just not satisfied, because sometimes we have enough, because really what's important is that you have shelter, food, and clothing on your back, all the other stuff is just not important. And there are people out there who are materialistic, I don't want to say greedy, but like they're never not satisfied, like they always want more. I'm not saying that you're like that necessarily, I'm just saying like you're not satisfied with what you have, even if like you want more, okay? And this could be too, like if you have like a roommate or something, or if you're in a partnership, a financial partnership with somebody, and there's a disconnection between you, or you're falling out, that will affect you financially, okay? Yeah, so I feel like you really have to be careful with your money, okay? You know what I mean? And for some of you, if you were in a partnership, a financial partnership, so, and when I mean by financial partnership, business relationship, roommate, or somebody who, you have support financially, you're losing that part, that other part. So I really feel like, you really need to focus, rely on yourself, not on anybody else, okay? So rely on yourself and try not to get too stingy, you know, and there, you know, the world, things are difficult right now, you know, a lot of people out of jobs still and stuff like that. So, you know, it's okay to not be satisfied, but don't let that discourage you, or you know what I mean? Yeah. So this is going on with work. Yeah. So you have this immature young energy. Okay, this is somebody who doesn't take work seriously. I don't want to say doesn't take work seriously, but this is about somebody who is non-committal, you know, all about having fun type energy, okay? And yeah, somebody who's stingy too, you know, or it could be too somebody's trying to offer help, but somebody's being immature and refusing it, thinking they can do it all on their own. Okay, so you know, maybe that's why there's this falling out, because you know, of a disagreement. You know what I mean? So I am sensing some tension here. You know, so there definitely is a lot up in the air. You know, it's hard, you know, because a lot of because when we get set in our ways, and especially when it comes to things we want, you know, we can be stubborn about it, you know, but sometimes we have to accept the reality, and once we accept the reality, then we can plan like what's our next move, like how can we you know, improve the situation, or how can, you know, adjust, you know, adapt. So I feel like some of you guys really just need to adapt, okay? And if somebody's offering you help, you should take it. You know, I know sometimes we get into that like proud mindset to where it's like, no, I can do this on my own, I don't need your help, you know, especially if there's tension between you and that person. It's just like, I don't want your help, I want to do it on my own, when in reality, you know, you need that helping hand, okay? So now we're going to go over relationships, starting with friendship, okay? So in friendship, oh my god, so this is not using your judgment, okay? This is using bad judgment, or there's bad karma here, okay? Or bad choices, bad decision making. So, but, okay, so I'm gonna say 9 of Wands, but it's 8 of Wands, okay? So with the 8 of Wands, this is, you know, forward movement, or it could be, you know, incoming messages, incoming news, incoming communication, okay? So, you know, you can take that as that resonates. You know, I kind of almost want to say, like, you know, like if this involves messages or communication, be careful, okay? Just be cautious with that. And if that resonates to you, you'll know what that means, okay? Alright, okay, so now we're going to go on to family. So this could be, you know, your family that you have created, you know, at home, like your spouse and your children. Or this could be, you know, you and your parental figure. Doesn't necessarily have to be your birth parent, you know, your biological parent, or your foster parent. It could be, you know, a godparent. It could be somebody who, you know, is older, you know, or somebody you look to for wisdom. You know, it could be cousin, aunt, uncle, etc., etc., okay? So anyways, so this is bad communication. Okay, so, you know, and to this could be connected to you, because some people, you know, you find your best friend within your family, or, you know, you consider your best friend your family. You know, so for some of you, I feel like that is the case, but whatever the case may be, there's bad communication here, you know, or not being honest, or having that clarity, okay, with this air energy. But, you know, somebody could be trying to manifest the situation to be better. You know, for others of you, you know, maybe somebody's doing magic, maybe somebody's a healer, you know, or somebody's resourceful, skillful, intuitive, okay? So, you know, this could be not listening to, you know, this could also be not listening to, you know, a psychic, or, you know, taking, you know, somebody who is up. I can't even think of the words right now, but you know what I mean, like not taking the advice, not heeding the warnings or something like that. Okay, so now romance, everybody's favorite. Okay, so it looks like there's unsuccess here. This could also be, I'm sensing, so either, you know, a relationship is ending, or, you know, there's failure within a relationship, or there's this feeling of being very underappreciated, you know, not getting the attention that you deserve or want. Okay, with this fire energy. But it looks like somebody's gonna be getting their justice, their good karma. So like if somebody wronged you, you know, they will have their bad karma, they will get what's coming to them, and you know, that sort of energy. Okay, so or and too, for some of you, I get the sense like even though you failed with this you know, relationship, you will be blessed later on. Like if once you heal and you know, put in the self-work, the shadow work and all that, like I feel like, you know, if you allow room for growth, you know, personal growth, not relationship growth, but personal growth, because you know, we tend to attract how we feel too. So like if you feel like you don't deserve love, you're gonna continuously attract people who don't appreciate you, you know what I mean? So once you have that growth, you'll attract better. Okay, so now let's look at your weaknesses. Ugh. So this is, you know, you don't handle bad news well, okay? Or this could be communicating with somebody, you know, the communication is irrational. Communication is very tense in an angry way. There's anger, jealousy, you know, those sort of energies, irrational, okay? Yes, so you have 2 pages, okay? So, you know, there's watching, definitely watching and talking. So there is gonna be, sorry. So there's gonna be communication between you and another person, but I don't see you handling it well. Okay. I do not see you handling it well, and that's air and fire energy. So let's see what your strength is though. Okay, so you know, with this fire energy, some of you guys do have something coming in. For others of you, maybe you're doing something from a long distance, okay? Others of you are waiting or contemplating, you know, your next move, that sort of energy. Alright, and then, but it's like, I don't want to say that. It's like there's this disconnection between you and another person, okay? But even though there's this disconnection, you have something else coming to you. Like I said, for you guys, even if you have this failed relationship, the universe, you know, has somebody better for you. You just have to put in your self-healing and your self-shadow work, if that makes sense, okay? So that is what I have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I wouldn't talk too quietly. Like I said, for those of you who don't already know, I do tarot in secret, and I have such a complicated situation, and it just got more complicated. But anyways, I am doing free personal readings, so if you're interested in one, my information is down below, okay? And then after Thursday, full readings will be $5. So yeah. And also, if you would love to support me in this channel, there's a donation link. Very appreciated. So, and then, what else was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh yeah. So, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, because that'll help me out a lot too. Alright. So, bye guys. Take care, and thank you guys so much for your support. And I really do wish the best for you guys. Alright. Bye.